Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. In this video, I'm going to tell you the absolute worst thing you can do in this bull run. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, today we're going to be covering a topic that you're going to hear a lot over the next year. You're going to hear this term used so much, you're going to start to believe it. And this is the worst thing that you can possibly do in crypto. The term is called HODL. And this is the curse that is going to fall upon you in this bull run. And it's actually going to be imprinted in your mind, and you're going to think you're right. I need to just keep holding. I need to keep holding because the prices are going to go higher and higher and higher. And it's going to get to the point where you're going to start to believe all these influencers out there that they're telling you that Bitcoin's going to this price and this coin's going to this price. And you're going to start to believe that garbage, even though you're going to be up, 10, 20, 30x, sometimes 40, 50x in some of your coins, and you're still going to believe that things are going to keep going higher, and you're not going to want to cash out because you're not going to want to miss out on that 100x or that 200x or that 1000x or whatever they're claiming out there. That is absolutely not going to happen. So you need to be careful this term. I'm going to show you some things in this video as to why you need to be careful of this, why and what my exact strategy is going to be for this bull run here. So let's jump into it. So the best thing to do is kind of for crypto is you're going to see on X is like the main hub for crypto. You're going to see all kinds of influencers and crypto people posting on X different updates about projects, about different coins, different price predictions, stuff like that. And you're going to see stuff like this where it just says just HODL. It's just going to be a shakeout here and just HODL. And you're not going to want to sell and take out your profits on these coins. Now, I learned the hard way last bull run that this is the absolute worst thing you can do. In my opinion, the best thing that you can do is to start taking out profits in increments. So that means sell 5% of your coins, 10% of your coins, 20% of your coins. Don't sell all of them, of course. You don't want to sell all of your coins. And this is nothing in this video is financial advice, guys. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm not your financial advisor. You get in touch with a financial advisor to help you with you and your portfolio and your investment strategy. I'm just sharing with you guys what I think is best for me and what I'm doing. So I'm going to be selling all the way up. I'm going to be, if I get a 5 or 10x on a coin, I'm going to sell a chunk of it, whether it's 5%, 10%, 25%, whatever it is. I'm going to sell a good portion of it. And then if I go up another 5 or 10x, I'm going to sell another chunk of it. Just depends on the coin and stuff like that. And obviously, Bitcoin and Ethereum, you're not going to get a 5 or 10x out of those. You could potentially get a 5x out of Ethereum this bull run from its current price, but more than likely, a 5x is pushing it for Ethereum, but you're not going to get a 5x out of Bitcoin this bull run. More than likely, you're maybe going to get maybe a 2 or 3x at the most out of Bitcoin from its current prices, but that's just my opinion. Some people are going to say Bitcoin's going to 250, 300, 400,000, and I'm going to warn you that it may only go to 100,000 or 120,000. You don't know. So the most important thing to do is to cash out on the way up. You don't know when the top is. And I'm going to show you some things in the chart here. So let's jump into that. But you're going to see all kinds of posts out there from people about HODL and don't sell. And this coin, you're stupid if you take out profits now. If you sell your coin now, you're an idiot. You're going to have your friends and your groups telling you you're stupid for cashing out at certain price points, but don't listen to them. Make sure you take some profits out, guys. Don't be greedy. Greed will kill you in this bull run. There's a reason why over 90% of crypto investors lose money, not just break even or make a little bit of money. Over 90% of people in crypto lose money, so keep that in mind. The masses are wrong. So if you look at this chart here for last bull run, I actually got into the market right around here. I got into the market right around here, and we started to really take off, and we were up in here, and everybody was saying Bitcoin is going to 100,000. I didn't take out any profits. I had several coins that was up 6 figures in my portfolio. The only thing I took out was my initial investment, which I'm glad I did. I took out my initial investment and put it back in our investment account that I borrowed it from, and I got that out luckily, so I didn't technically lose any real funds on this move, but I should have taken out profits on the way up because I was up like 6 figures, and if I would have cashed out at least a half or 3/4 of it, we had this big dump here, and this is like a 30% correction on Bitcoin, and it absolutely crashed in May of 2021. This was extremely painful, and I remember this was like Mother's Day weekend, and I was very depressed because I had six-figure profits, and they dropped down to like, I don't know, it was like 40,000 or something ridiculous, and then it just kept tanking from there. Eventually, throughout the summer, it got down to less than $20,000 it was worth, and I was extremely depressed and thought the bull run was over. Actually sold out of some of my good coins during this move because it was my first bull run. I was inexperienced. The best thing for me would have been is to sell most of my coins before May of that bull run when we got the summer dump, and we could get a summer dump next year, so keep that in mind. Everybody's going to tell you Bitcoin is going higher and higher and higher, and it may not. So you really need to be careful of what you're doing and not believe the garbage out there and start taking out profits. Don't be greedy. Make sure you take profits out and get them off to the side and start cashing out on the way up. Now, my strategy is to be cashed out mostly by May, but I'm not going to be holding more than 25% of my portfolio after May of next year or after April of next year, because I'm going to expect a summer dump. And, of course, this is going to depend on what happens between now and April. I'm hoping we'll be significantly higher and into some pretty good profits by then, and hopefully have had a pretty decent alt season. And you're going to see some of the coins, if we do get a double top next year, you're going to see some of the coins recover from that first move up, and some are not. So you have to keep that in mind. Some of the coins made really extreme all-time highs during the second move. Some made it during the first move, and you don't know which coins for sure are going to do it. That's why you want to try to take out some profits on the way out and maybe leave in some of your portfolio, whether it's half or 25% or whatever it is, 10%, whatever it is, whatever you decide to do for this potential maybe second leg up, if this even happens. We could have a scenario like we have in the past here, where we just had a blow off top, where we get one big peak and then it's over. That's a possible scenario. Also, you can see here that we had this extreme high here. Everybody was in euphoria here, and then boom, it dumped. People thought, oh, we're going to come back and it's going to go higher. Nope, it just dumped even lower and lower and lower, and the bull run's over, and you're sitting there through another 3 years of bear market. So keep that in mind. It's going to be very painful if you guys don't take out your profits. You're going to see this crazy move up, hopefully, and then you're going to see big dumps like this where it just completely dumps on you, and it's going to be feeling like the worst thing you can possibly. Your heart's going to sink. You're going to feel like the world is ending, and you're going to be depressed because you didn't take out any profits. So make sure that you do if this happens. Another thing I may reinvest some of those profits into waiting for the next leg up if it happens, but it's going to be, if I do that, it's going to be a very small amount. Most of my profits, like probably 80% or better, are going to be stuffed away into stable coins or savings account or whatever it is, something more stable than crypto during a bull market and bear market, because this thing can dump on you hard and you don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but the possibility is there. But I'm going to plan like this is going to happen, and that we may or may not get a double top. And if I cashed out, like, let's say 75% of my portfolio by April, and we don't get a dump and we keep moving up, I'm still going to have 25% to play with, and I'm going to have all of my nodes that are generating tokens for me every day that I'm going to still be able to cash out throughout the rest of 2025. And I also have a bunch of projects that I was an early investor in with ICOs that are going to be giving me tokens monthly that I'm still going to be able to cash out for the rest of 2025. So I have a backup plan in case we keep moving up. And if we don't, I don't have any control of that anyways. At least I took out most of my profits while I had the chance to. Now, that's just my strategy, guys. I'm not saying you should do this. My biggest concern to you guys, though, is to make sure that you are taking out profits on the way up, and don't try to hit the top, because you don't know when the top is going to be. Sometimes it's at the end of here. Maybe we just keep moving up. Maybe we move up slowly and then peak in the end of 2025. We don't know what's going to happen, but the main thing is on the way up, when we start getting bullish and everybody's euphoric and everything's going crazy, and you're seeing people buying Lamborghinis and buying NFTs for $100,000 and all this crazy stuff, which you're going to see if we get a bull run. People will be buying stupid JPEG pictures for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and everybody's going to think it's the thing to do and it's cool, and then everything is going to crash, and it's going to be crazy and wild. I'm telling you right now, especially if certain things happen, the right dynamics happen with the elections and stuff, and we get an extremely bullish bull run. Things are going to get stupid really fast, and people are going to lose their minds in crypto, because it does get absolutely crazy and mind-blowing if things happen like they have in the previous cycles. You ain't seen nothing yet. So that is my strategy, guys. Just be careful. Make sure you're taking your profits out on the way up. This is not financial advice. This is what I'm personally doing. I will share with you on my channel when I've sold some of my tokens, but my Discord members are going to get that notifications live. You guys will find out about it after the fact, maybe within a few days or a week or something. But my Discord members are going to know right away when I'm selling throughout this bull run, and if I'm buying anything. There may be some really good NFT opportunities where we can flip. Last bull run, there were NFT opportunities where I was able to stick a few $100s into some NFTs that were launching, buy those, and immediately flip them within a few minutes for thousands of dollars. Those things happen all the time in crypto during a bull run, so I'm going to be connected and hopefully have opportunities like that for my community. Can't guarantee it, of course, and I can't guarantee that you're going to have profit, but those things happened last bull run, and I'm going to try to get things like that lined up for you guys out there to invest in and hopefully take advantage of those opportunities if they arise. I don't know if they will or not, but last bull run there were opportunities like that, and I made pretty good money on some of that. So those things, those crazy things that happen out there do happen, and I will share those opportunities with you guys as well, so you guys will hopefully have those advantages if they do happen. So keep in contact with me and watch my videos throughout the bull run. I will try to share profit strategies for you guys as well. There were times last bull run where I could literally make thousands of dollars within just a few minutes from a simple trade opportunity that came up that was there, and you could take advantage of it if you knew about it. So I'll do my best to share those opportunities with you guys, as well as like my private communities and stuff first, of course, because they are supporting me financially through the Discord, through the Patreon membership. But you guys will get opportunities like that as well, just for being my viewing audience, because some of those opportunities, we'll know about them well in advance. So that's just kind of a thing out there for you guys that I'll be sharing throughout the community if they come available during this bull run. So keep that in mind, guys. But that's kind of my strategy. Wanted to share it with you guys and give you some of my plans and details of what I plan on doing here, and to make sure that you're not hodling and just holding forever and waiting for crazy price predictions. Even if I tell you a coin is, I think a coin's going to get to a certain price point, like right now Fury's at like 13 cents or whatever it is. I think it's going to get to, several dollars during this bull run, like maybe $3, $5, $7 or so during this bull run. I'm not going to wait until those price targets to take profits out on it. I may take some out at $1, some at $2, some at $3, and so on. And as it climbs up to potentially maybe up to $10 in this bull run, if things get absolutely crazy, I'll leave some in case that happens. But I also have tokens coming monthly from my early investment in Fury that I'll be able to cash out on the way up. That's just one example. There's going to be multiple examples out there of coins that could potentially hit very crazy prices, but I'm going to be cashing out some well before those prices to make sure that I'm capitalizing good profits and not waiting for crazy numbers that hopefully will happen, but we don't know for sure. So that's kind of my strategy. But that's all I've got for this video, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.